Fit like Abdi, Danny Boy here, and welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever 2 on the UK map. We've got one of our little south coast runners just heading out there. There's a ridiculous amount of people for that line. Don't know why it's ridiculously busy. That's the only train I've seen for like 10 whole minutes. But we are going to be using this station today, London Halt. Don't know how many platforms are actually left on this. Quite a few, which is fine. We've used up 1, 2. We could use another one here if needed. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 4, maybe. Yep, 5, 6. I don't know if this edge here is counted as platform. I don't think it is. Or this edge here. Maybe. Who knows? We've got plenty of room though. So today we're going to get a Great Northern Railways line up and running. An East Coast line. So it's going to head out to Southend-on-Sea. It is going to continue on to Ipswich, Norwich. Now I don't know if I want to go up to Peterborough. I think I do. And then I want to go up past Peterborough. I don't know how I'm going to get the train in there, but I want to bypass Hull, or I may go into Hull. We may go Hull, York, Newcastle. Newcastle is going to be the end of the line, so we're going to use that Great Northern Railways Atlantic, which looks pretty cool. So without further ado, let's get started. Now Eastbourne, all this is all done. South Coast, pretty much done. Now we do have this little express train that runs back and forth between London and Southend-on-Sea. The other train is going to have to utilise that line as well. Don't know where we're going to stick freight at in any of these cities, but we've got a spare whatchamajigget right here, spare platform. So let's move this. Unfortunately, sorry, Southend-on-Sea, we're going to pause the game because the AI seems determined to do stuff, which is good, but no. Yeah, give me that bulldozer back. I'm actually going to need that. Right, let's have a look-see. So we want to head out over this way here. Now, we'll do that. We shall attempt to get that. Right, if I pull you from here, will you be awkward? Super. There's no more awkwardness you can get in a video game than when track starts to do stupid stuff like that. This actually looks not too bad. There we go. Right, so that line, for all intensive purposes, is done. We're probably, more than likely, I'm going to delete this section, unfortunately. Sorry, Industries. And you as well, potentially. Now, where could I go from here? I think we'll make this another 4. What will we give this? Just a standard station to start with? Yeah, right. Let's make it 4. 160 is fine for the moment. I do sort of want it to go in there. Now, I don't want to demolish all the industries. That's kind of stupid. And we're gonna have to get roads in as well. We'll see which angle this line actually wants to go in at. So let's pull it. It looks relatively flat-ish here, which is nice because this train has a decent top speed, 175. Now, are we gonna angle this ridiculously? I mean, if it skirts past here, no, I think this is going to have to go, unfortunately. Let's just... We've still got some industries. Fortunately, the town has not gone the way of Wrexham. Wrexham, at the start, I accidentally deleted all commercial buildings, so there was no demand for commercial buildings. We screwed that one up really good. I actually had to delete the city and then pop the city back in. in order for the commercial buildings to come back. And I think if you pull this, yeah, that's a much cleaner looking junction there. Oh yes, I do approve. Now this could potentially head out to Cambridge or Peterborough if need be later on in life, so we'll leave that blank for the moment. Now, other station here, again, this weird sticky out bit gonna have to go, and we'll mix it up. Buildings, now this is a north-southeast, so we'll use that. Give it a large building, actually. Why the hell not? Give it an overpass, because overpasses are cool. And remember that you need to leave room for a bus stop. I'm actually going to stick this one up here. Make it 160. Yes, please. Head you round there. Now, we can get freight up in here. We could pull freight down. The freight terminal could maybe go here for Ipswich. It's going to be a long time off because I want to get most of the cities that we've started completed with freight first, which is going to be... Now let's not beat around the bush. Let's get that large street. I love this this model with the bushes and stuff outside. Makes it very pretty. You connect to there. Let's upgrade that and that. And that, and that. A couple of buildings will be removed, that's fine. Please tell me you are at least... No. That's that really small street that we hate so much. Yep, there is more. And more. And more. Alright, we'll fix that for all intensive purposes. There is still some other streets hanging around there, but that's... Okay, let's pop you in there at a weird right angle. There's a wee dip there, but it's okay. We'll live with the dip. Now, we want to bypass whatever this is, the chemical plant. Ipswich, famously known for... Norwich. Norwich, Ipswich, yeah. Norwich, well, there is a... Well, I've always thought that Norwich was more on the coast here, because there's a little airport here at Norwich, and then there's a heliport, and there are a few rigs, oil rigs, that sit just off here. I've been there many times, so it's the first airport I've ever actually had to pay to get out of, which was weird. There's a used to be 10 quid airport development fee. So when you were going to board your flight, you had to pay this 10 quid, and you would put your boarding pass on the scanner thing with your passport. You would pay 10 quid and it would let you go through departures. It confused me greatly, to the point where I went back to the desk. The lady actually printed me off 3 different boarding passes, and she was like, "If you paid the airport tax fee thing," and I was like, "No, the hell's that?" And she was like, "Oh," and then another guy that obviously just come back from offshore, who stayed upside Aberdeen, was getting on the same flight. He's like, "Yep, you need to pay to get out," and I was like, "You have got to be kidding me." It's a tiny little airport as well, but I suppose they need things like that to keep them running. It was actually a decent airport. It's in good nick for being so small, so that was a lesson I learned. And then I remembered that every time I came back from offshore when I was in Norwich, I needed a tenner to get out of the airport. Right, where do we want to go from here? This is something that's been puzzling me for a while now. I don't know about going to Hull. I've been to Hull a few times with work recently, working on land jobs down there, and you have Hull Trains is the name of the company, and they sort of run to York and other places. There is the Humber Bridge for road traffic, that sort of heads along this, and other trains seem to go up and cross where the river is much smaller. Road trains, road vehicles, cross over the Humber Bridge. So I'm not sure if I want to send stuff up here. I mean, obviously we are skirting on the side of realism. I mean, I've just sort of taken liberties with sort of the routes that were on the go at this sort of time and using the sort of trains that would have been on them. So, I'm not really sure. I mean, we could head along at Peterborough. If we do that, we are going to have to come down through here and join this up some way, somehow. Which we probably could. I'm in two minds. I want to keep this main road. I actually like this little farm section here. Oh, this doesn't have an extra... because this is a hell of a long journey from Norwich up to York. That there's no question of. It's a long way. And I am happy to bypass them both. Although I would imagine... Now, this train may not stop at Peterborough. Alright, new plan. I'm thinking... Go along here. Alright, so I can't delete that field without placing a bit of road over it. Skadoosh. I'd have to take grass or something to get rid of that. It's okay. Alright, so have like a section of track that goes along here. Now, we could have a train that branches off and then goes. Now, we could get a pretty cool looking bridge system over here. Don't think any ships are going to roll in here, so we can keep this one kind of low. What do we want? Where's my super duper awesome suspension bridges gone? They're gone forever. That's cool. That's cooler. This one? I like this. And it's actually got pillars in it now. The pillar spacing seems odd for these mods. But it's okay. It works. Right, so we're apparently going to bypass Hull. But then still have the option to go to Hull at some point. Autosave, how's it going? Now York Station is another one. Hopefully I've placed... Yeah, let's have you come down that way. Now you're going uphill. Go flat and give me a tunnel. Because this is flat here. See? It's actually slightly raised. Let's take it down. Oh, no. You go flat. It's created a weird dip. That's okay. And I sort of want this train to come round and then into there. But then at some point still have the option to come out and go round and into Hull. Now that's something we could do. We could make a smaller bridge over here. Will this work? Oh, who the hell knows? Gonna be a hell of a tight corner. $28. We'll leave it as standard bridge just now because now that is weird for many reasons, but it's weird and I like it. Okay. And then head this down that way and then meet up with that line somehow. Now, I don't know which industry this is right here. Am I going to be able to get past it? Probably not. Pull you out slightly. Alright, this industry may have to go. Right, whatever you are. Right, you are a food factory. Delete that as well. Right, is there a section there? Okay, that's weird. Hello, weirdness. Alright. Pop you. Can I actually just join you up to something? Oh my god, I can. Alright, that is weird. No, we need slightly more. Okay, delete that. Should now be able to get that out to there. Should be able to bring that onto there. That heads round as well. Okay, this is super weird, but does give us the ability to go to Hull, and we can extend this station. Right, so have this line run along the coastline, but then join up to there before it hits that bridge. There's just one track here. Okay. Head up. Up to there. What is this that passes? Ah, yeah. Passes through this little man-made gully that we've made. Pop you out that way. Now, how many stations did I do here? 6, because you knew you were going to need it? No, you did 4. Everything gets used here as well. Oh yeah. Okay, so we shall have to figure out. No, I think we'll be okay. Connection is not possible. Okay, so it doesn't like that. But if we do a stage at a time, it might be okay. I think this road is doing something horrid. It's fine, actually. It's nice and flat. Now, what I could do is, how are we looking for position in here? Yeah, I think one section of track is higher than the other, so it's gonna look hideous at this side. It's not too bad. Let's just put it in and see what it looks like. There is a tiny touch of gravel there. It's actually not too bad, right? Let's see if this side is worse. Possibly, potentially. No, it looks okay at that side, but it looks horrid at that side. Okay. Go away, go away, go away. Now doing this is going to make no difference at all, because it's still a slope for all intensive purposes. How about here? Yeah, this area here should be better. Oh dear God. Oh, we're going to have to do it slightly further back. Too much curvature. Yep, I would imagine so. Now again, it looks like this section is going down. Crud. New plan. No. I was going to bridge that over. That would have been cool. Yeah, I don't know why this is... Do that there. Do that there. Yeah, we could just do that. So we could have the track come out this way onto there, come out this way onto there, and then connect up around here or something. This alleviates that ballast over track effect that you get when one section of the line is slightly too high. If we angle this properly, it might look okay. Right, it does. We're then going to have to pull a section out and create another platform here. We're going to have to pull this out and I think connect it up in the tunnel. And then away we go. But I've still not answered my question as to whether I want to go to Hull first. If I go to Hull first, I have to then find a way to move this train, the MR Central, Midlands Railway Central. I'll have to figure a way to get that on to a different platform. So I think we may bypass it, potentially. Or head round to Peterborough and go to Hull. Go to York. Again, that presents slight problems of its own. Right, please tell me you're the proper side. You are. So a decent amount of length here. This train should get up to a fair speed. I also need to connect this weirdness. Now it is dipping down. That looks flat. It does actually look flat. Now game, please, please. I don't know why it does that. It's super annoying. Oh, this looks bad. Oh, it's so bad. Okay, pull you out there. On the flat. Yeah. Right, you did not do as asked. You picked terrain flat, not where track is heading flat. So this is going up. No. Apparently that's flat. But it's not flat because we've got this. Actually, let's take a closer peek at this. Yeah, see, that's bad. This is the thing I was speaking about, the ballast over the track. Now this is going up. That could potentially be the problem, but I should be able, for all intensive purposes, to recreate that exact same angle. In fact, I think we've got it there. Let's check this section up here. No, you see, that is bad. It's just a little bit and it actually looks not too bad. Let's look at it from higher up. No, I don't like it. Ugh. Damn you, game. Right, the easiest thing to do to combat this stupidity is, can we track? Give me actual flat, please. Oh, that's flat. That is flat. And then you can go up to there. Oh, that's not connected. That would have been fun. This train cannot connect to all stations. Well, it can now, because we fixed it. Oh, don't like that little weird thing right there. However, if I do it further back, she may be okay. 75, perfect. Right. Bit smooth in here. There we go. Into the tunnel. Smooth this area. Alright. And there's this weird section. So we lost an industry here. Let's replace it. Now it was a food industry with a shopping basket, of which there are two, because there's one that accepts meat, coffee, fruits, and alcohol to create food. And there's one that takes cheese, meat, milk, fish, the works. Now I'm slightly alarmed. Have I gone past it? Where art thou, shopping trolley? It's there. Stick you over the back here. You are slightly high up. Why is it so high? Don't know. What do you look like? Yeah. This is the one we wanted. Cheese, meat, milk, and bread. Makes food. Which is the most sense I've ever seen for an industry in Transport Fever. Right, even though it's not a Transport Fever, I suppose it is in the campaign game, I think. Not actually played all the way through the campaign game. I mean, why? When you've got free roam and building stuff like this. Okay, so the moment of truth. Do we want to go to Hull? Do we want to head out and go to Peterborough and then go straight to York? Now, if I was going to do that, I would pull the track off here, where it's nice and quick. Autosave again. Hello. There we go. Right. Is this gonna look stupid? I think it is, because this is dipping down. No, it's perfect. Right. And it should go over this section of road. Perfect. It did. Excellent. Yeah, I think we do go to Hull. I think we go to Hull and then have this as a separate line that goes round here and down into Peterborough. Pull that round there, that round there, and then have a line that comes round here, have a line that goes round there, Yeah, that's fine. So this one can bypass and go up to York if it so needs. We're going to take a line that goes Leicester out to Hull and Leicester down to Peterborough. So we'll be able to join these trains up. So this one would potentially go up here, and then it could split off and join onto this track where it can join the main line and go into Leicester, and it can split off and go up here and then join onto this line to get to York. So I think we do go Hull. I think we go Southend-on-Sea, Ipswich, Norwich, Hull. No, you see, we don't want to go at Hull because then we need to mess about with this train. Okay. Bypass Hull, so it's a long journey from Norwich to York. And then we'll go up to Newcastle. Okay, so that line is not finished because right, I'm going to finish this one first. There will be a train in this episode, even though if I have to make the episode slightly longer. Now that's really what I had in mind. So, and then if we wanted, we could take this line out here and connect it back up to there for freight services or other later in the future. Alright, so that section is done. Right, so we're all good platform over there. We are bypassing Hull, although we'll get a train that heads up to Hull individually, and then we're going to cross over here, and then we need to configure this. Right, configure tracks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the wagons I'm going to use for this are going to be large. Wagons, coaches. Because, oh, we're not finished configuring that. Right, so I need to be mindful. Now, we could... we could extend this one out, which we might do. York Station doesn't actually look like this. It's a north-south facing station. It has many terminus platforms and through platforms. Quite a big train station. So this is not accurate. Now I can make this one slightly longer if I can get configure again tracks 1, 2. I mean, I think I can actually get as well platform and there and there. I can, because this is going to have to pop out right here. Oh, why game? And go into there. Does this look nice? It looks okay. It's then going to have to pop out. Right, it can make that turn, which is nice. I want it to go into here, and then I want it to fall into this line but in the tunnel. Now the game tried to do that weird thing where it takes a chunk out of the tunnel so you can actually see in it. Don't want to do that. Right, so it has its platform in Newcastle. It's gonna have to head up here though. Now it's terminating up here, so it could be fine. No, everything is being used. Now it does go out this way. We can add another platform over here. Which is fine. In fact, we just need to add tracks. Right, so this will be a small platform, potentially. Should have made this bigger. I might rework this later. This is a really small, and I think I've just screwed up this train. Intercity Great Northern Railways might be okay. Now what I should do is give this train enough length so that even though it's not all on the station, there's still room for it. Now that other train is fine, actually. It's running in profit and it's got 31. There are a ridiculous amount of people want to go to Edinburgh. Odd. But let's signal up in this puppy. So yes, no. On this. I want you to stop there. Is that long enough? I'm hoping, I sincerely hope that it is. Stop that train there. Yeah, but we just want you to be stopping there. Now this section of the line is signalled up. We'll maybe add a few more to keep traffic flowing. Now, next annoying section is going to be tunnel section. Oh, well, there's a lot happening here, so I want to stop train there, there, and there. Now we want to stop train there. Stop you there. Stop this train there. We actually want to stop that one there and this one here. Now this bit does look rather awful. It's okay though. Right, so where are we going? Right, we're heading straight down here. Across there and going to Norwich. Interesting. So it's basically just these 1, 2 from now on. Get some before the tunnel. Get some after said tunnel. Couple there. And then we want to stop you there, stop you there, stop thee here. Over the bridge, another section, stop you there, stop you there, stop you here, another section straight after, heading down to Norwich. Head out of Norwich. Down to Southend on Sea. Stop you there, stop you there, stop you there. Have these go there. And on to Southend on Sea, where it is going to have to split off to this platform, which we've not actually connected yet, but we shall. So we shall do that right now. pull that out to there, this into here. And pop you past these signals and fold you in. Right, so I want to stop you there. Slightly odd, it's okay though. Right, this is all signaled up, which is nice. So let's actually build the line. This should be interesting. Now we can actually branch. We need to branch you off here. Do I? Yes, because it's a single. Good job, I noticed that. And there should be a diamond over here. There is. Sweet. Alright, here goes nothing. Go away, game. Please don't do that. So dumb. Right, line 1. London town. On. I'm not gonna even presume to know what platform we're supposed to be on here, because the station is kind of wild. Right, make this something like yellow so I can distinguish it from other lines. Go to Southend on C. Not on 2. Go in 3. And then go to here. In on 1. Then go to there. In on 1 again. Right, we're bypassing. So we're coming along here. And going straight to York. In on 5. No, manage line. In on 5. Yes, that is correct. Now it wants to take some weird loop to go all the way back down. But hold on, we're not done with you yet. And into Newcastle on 6. Alright, that's good. It then doesn't split here, which it should, because this is double slip switch, but it might in a second, because we're going to do York, going back. York on 6, no, York on 5. Now we're tracking the yellow one. Yep, so it has split somewhere. Hopefully up here. Yeah. So it's coming out and splitting there. Right, so that is good. So far, so good. We're then going all the way back down here. Oh, autosave. Autosave didn't actually add that. Okay, right, that's perfect. Perfect. Go to Norwich. On 1. That's perfect again. Keep going this way. Go to Southend on C on 3. Yes, and then head back to London town. Now we just need to check at London to make sure it's going in a platform that we can actually use. The answer is yes, it is. By all means, it's going in the right platform. Right, that's awesome. So this will actually be blue. That blue. And it will be the ITC, Great Northern Railways, East Coast Mainline. Right, where in God's name do I launch trains for this? That's double slip switched. Still depot over here? Yep, but can't get onto that line. Okay. Maybe at the Newcastle side? Yeah, I think I can. Right, something's gonna get deleted here. One would imagine. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It has to go. This one has to go as well. Uh-oh. Construction is not possible. I can assure you it is, game. There we go. See? Buildings. This, I've not used that mega large train depot. I suppose that's for like a high detailing series, and I may use it later in the next series. Right, now I've got a problem already, so I want to add this. The problem is that most of these stations are quite small. Passengers, the earlies do 75, the lates do 99. That's cool. I don't have a train that does 99. The Grizzly Peak coach does 100. So I think we'll go with these. Now we want to add one of them, add one of them, add one of them, add one of them. Oh, where's my Steam logo? Did I not add said Steam logo? No, I didn't, because it's refreshed back to here. You add. Then I want passage. And I want the earlies. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is only like halfway. 7. So it's 127. 127. That's okay. I think most of our platforms are like 120 something or 160. Have I missed any? 14 variants, so there should be 7 at each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bye. Set you on the East Coast Mainline. We are currently rolling. You should pop out of here, no problem. It's on a weird hill. They do actually do. Oh wow. You can just see the middle of these cars just grinding on there. Hey, look at this though. 223. Beautiful, beautiful Atlantic. It does actually look like an Atlantic. If you see the American Altlantics, it does have a striking similarity. Off this one goes on its East Coast Mainline. Now, a lot of the cities do not have commuter routes. I will build up the commuter routes in those towns for the next episode, and then we shall move on to something else. Something to do with freight, I think. We've still got quite a fair amount of trains to use. Let's look at the size of this. It's slightly too big for that platform, and I think Newcastle is the smallest platform we currently have. There's another Great Northern Railways. Excellent. Push pause. This could be a nice view. Oh, that's so pretty. Maybe if we didn't have the smoke in the background. But I will also launch extra trains for these. I think I'm going to get 4. So we've got one in the carriages with this livery, and then we'll mix it up again. Don't know if I've got a reversed Atlantic. You are waiting for what? You're waiting for him to pass. Well, that's a shame, because he's kind of slow. But it's okay. Let's actually see if we've got a reversed. So we want steam, we want multiple units. No, we've got the Highland. The Highland Railway. I-Class Jones Good in reverse, but we don't have. The London Brighton South Coast Railways are all in reverse, and we've got some of those to use as well. A 440, is that an Atlantic? 222042, because we've got the radial tank we're using. The X2 I think we still need to use. We need to use this T3, that's for freight. 440, sudden death. Well, I think we've used a 440. A 442, 440. I'm sure it said there was a 442 reversed. No, 440s. Okay. So no London Brighton South Coast Railway reversed Atlantic. There's a lot of London Brighton South Coast Railways. We'll have to use them all. Why are you waiting? Right, so we're gonna have to have you. Wait just a hot minute. Right, bring up your line. Your line only, please. So you're going back. You're coming out this way and going back that way. I think this is going opposite. Yeah, it's going back that way and down this way. Why is that? Why is that? Alright, let's science this. Yeah, you cross over. You cross over to go down there. No, you don't. Ah, nah, this line is screwed. Ugh. Why? Let's quickly have a look at this. So, no. I want this. Manage line. So it's going down. We want it on this side, yes? Yeah, we absolutely do. So at York 5, there 6. Hopefully that'll have changed everything else. No, because it can cross over again. Yeah. Now it's not even going down this way. Alright, at Norwich 1, 2. At Ipswich 1, 2. Southend on Sea. You can't get from Ipswich to... Okay, so this one will be 4. And this one will be 3. Right, it's going the right way now. Start to swap them about. Not a major catastrophe. If you catch that stuff quick, then you're all good. If you don't, you've had it. So you are now waiting for a free path. That's okay, you don't need one, because I'm going to give you one. There you go. Push play. Panic over. Crisis averted. Right, that's sweet. So we got that back up and running, which was nice. And we're going to leave it there for that episode. I will do the commuter routes for the cities that we've not touched yet. And I'll add 3 more of these onto the line. But we're going to leave it there for that episode. As always, if you did watch this and you'd like to leave a like, comment or dislike, please feel free to do so. And if there are more you would like to see in the future, then hit the subscribe button. I've been Danny Boy, and this has been Transport Fever 2 on the UK map. And I will catch you later.